in which you heal and the way that you have broken some sort of generational, I was going to say curse, but trauma at the same time, it's going to push you into the limelight. It's going to push you into the limelight. And I feel like you are going to be plucked out of a crowd. And when you're plucked out of this crowd, it will be done by somebody who has it's coming across as an emperor, someone who has like a really sure-footed foundation in the industry that they know that you'd be really, really prosperous in, because you're very, very talented in something here. It may be the way in which you help others to heal. It doesn't really matter. It does, but for this reading, it doesn't matter if you are a nurse, a road sweeper, a singer, a dancer. You have star quality about you, but it's more than just star quality. There's something very golden about you, and it's giving like K-pop Demon Hunters Golden, the song. And there's a song at the end. This is what it sounds like. And it's talking about dropping the mask and being yourself, really being yourself and lifting yourself up. And I feel like someone here specifically, this is a very specific reading, someone is going to voice or express their healing journey. And it is going to move mountains. It's literally going to move a lot of obstacles to you winning something here. Really quickly, really flipping quickly. Tell me about healing, please. Well, actually, my name is Bronwyn. This is Bronwyn's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's always good to have you back. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your shares, everything. I really, really appreciate where you guys have put me. I would not be here without you guys watching the videos. So thank you. Thank you for creating such a wonderful, wonderful community that we have here in the Cove. I'm going to be ringing this bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, I do advise that you turn your listening device down in 3, 2, and in 1. There's something about a Pisces and endings, because I know that the Pisces is the 12th house, isn't it? So it's ending so that new beginnings can come in with the first house in Aries. This person here could be an Aries, or there is an energy of things changing really, really quickly. If you've got used to comfortability in how your life goes, the amount of hours that you work, you know, whether you get to walk the dog on the weekend for longer than you do during the week, things are about to change. Like your schedule is going to change very, very quickly. Very quickly. Tell me about healing, please, and thank you. What do we need to know about healing? Thank you. Journey's coming out. People want to know how you've done something here, or people are very, very impressed by how you've been able to find your path, find your destined path so quickly. And I'm getting that someone here may be interviewed along the way. The first card that came out here was Journey with 10. And I feel like this is a never-ending journey. As much as you may have gone in leaps and bounds when it comes to specific parts of your healing, it's knowing that we are forever evolving, we're forever learning, forever growing and expanding ourselves as conscious beings, right? The pathway coming out, whenever I see butterflies, it's for me, that is a guide. And there are many guides here lighting the way for you. And what I found really interesting is over here, like I was tidying up on this side and I grabbed this deck, my mini deck, and I looked at these cards. The 7 of Wands is about competition, you know, but this here is almost like a gateway or a portal, or there's something very whimsical about this, as much as it's supposed to be eyes, nose and mouth, like the skull, right? It's giving the same energy here. So whoever it is that may be competing for this spot or wanted this spot, there's something whimsical about them, about the way they look, the way they speak. It could be the way that they dress. Someone here is not happy. They're not going to be happy at the news of you being able to climb mountaintops by yourself. There's no need for a partner. There's no need for an accomplice. There's no need for someone here to be supporting you hand in hand, because you're going to be given all of the resources that you need. Now, I'm putting pathway here next to abuse, and that number condensing down to an 8. We're looking at the 8th house, Scorpio, that came out in my last reading, talking about almost like diving into the depths of our shadow and accepting what we see. Tell me about celebrity, please. Okay. Toil and labor. Someone's worked very, very hard to get where they are. And I feel like somebody's going to be working. You're going to have this going to be toil and labor to continue this. Because I was just, you know what? I was like pondering. Like, I love K-pop. I am an absolute nerd. Even the candle's like, yes, she is. I absolutely love K-pop. I like Red Velvet. I like BTS. I like ATEEZ. They are amazing. I like Enhypen. And it's really cool when you see all of the dance routines that they do and how very in sync they are and how gorgeous they look and how well they can sing. But when you look behind the scenes of how hard they have to practice, like some people will practice for years and years and years only to, you know, weeks before their debut, it's not going to happen now. And the face, what people see when we look at celebrities is just the face value of, oh my gosh, they must have millions, and look at them with their music and blah, blah, blah. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of work. And I think that this message coming through is that you are going to be getting everything that you've wanted in life. This is like a dream come true, or a wish that you made when you were very, very little. It's coming in, but it comes in not at a price. It comes in with hard work. And there's a need for you to realise this, that as this comes in, the more that you are healing, the more this is going to come in for you. But it is going to change your life. And there is a specific person who doesn't like the fact, look, you have a main male coming through here. There was someone that wanted to be able to kind of come with you on this journey. But it's, no, the person that I'm feeling that is whimsical is not this main male. There's someone else. But with partner in crime and accomplice in reverse, with this magician, this person doesn't come with you. And I have to figure out if they're the emperor that I'm feeling here, or if this is somebody else. I don't know if they're going to be like maybe the door that... the key that goes into the door that opens to this opportunity of going into this wish, into this dream. We do have great fortune coming through as well. So any obstacles that this other person may be trying to place at your door, that's why we have mountains in reverse, because mountains are usually, you know, they usually refer to problems. There's going to be no problems whatsoever. This candle's going crazy. Yeah, can I get a can I get a card for mountains in reverse, please? Thank you so much. One more. Thank you. Courthouse. Ooh. Okay, something is definitely going to shoot you into stardom, and there's going to be a lot of people talking about you, and it has to do with a courthouse. So we have change coming in, condensing that down to 5. We have a lot of like you winning something here, turning you into a privileged person, changing your occupation. It may be taking money from somebody who was very, very wealthy. Okay, that's very interesting, isn't it? Now let's see. Shall I take this little one? No. Okay. Where would you like me to go instead? This one. Okay, let's see. I made the strongest cup of tea today. Like, some people love their tea like this. It's too strong for me. I left the tea bag in for way too long. Why am I sharing this? I don't know. I hope everyone is doing really, really well. If you are new to this channel, I know I already said it at the start, but welcome in. It's always good to have new faces here. Feeling very grateful today. Feeling very grateful. Tell me about this healing. This short burst of energy to healing something. 10 of Wands came out in reverse to the 8 of Pentacles, to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is investing in something that's going to be grueling, but it's going to be worth it. And it's really reminding me of like these K-pop like bands, you know, that work so flipping hard. Because I didn't know that they're not like put together and then they have to do all the grueling work. I just assumed that it was like a group of people put together. Now you have to you have to work and, you know, sing and dance. Is it not? Is it just like single people, and then they're placed into a pop band, and they're like, you will go with that person because you can rap, you sing, you dance, you dance, you dance. There's something here about being careful about being chewed up and then spat out by this specific industry. There is going to be grueling work, and it starts off with something happening in a courthouse. The 10 of Wands in reverse is going to be hard, but I feel like it's going to be a short journey. Look, it may be grueling, but it's a short journey to healing. We then have the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to get paid to talk about things that may have happened in the past. Also, someone may be going on to do TED Talks, writing books, creating music or interpretive dance, painting, whatever your creative medium is. You're really being encouraged to kind of lean into that. And it doesn't mean that you have to create works of art the minute that you put your paintbrush to the canvas, or the minute that you start writing your song. But there is a need to kind of place a little bit of WD-40 on the rustiness that may have crept in over the years. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out here with an investment. Okay, an opportunity to invest in something here. Tell me about this Emperor. Who's this main male over here that's not going to be able to come with? Who's this main male that cannot come with? 3 of Wands, somebody who wants to. They may want to come along with you, but they're not going to be able to. That's sad. We have the 3 of Wands. This is about expansion, adventure. Reminds me of the Page of Wands a little bit, but with more maturity, or maybe even less because it's smaller than a page. We do have the 8 of Cups coming out underneath, which is giving the energy of this is like a sad goodbye. This could be like a twin flame, a soulmate, an ex-husband, wife, whoever, because even though it says main male on here, please know that, you know, I don't read genders, I read energies, and we all hold male and female energies, all divine. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender, but you don't have to. Please only claim what claims you in this reading and leave the rest for somebody else. There's somebody that you're going to, it's like is this a sacrifice? Let's find out if this is a sacrifice, because this is overwhelming. This is a choice. Someone's going to have to make a choice here. Someone's going to have to make a choice between playing safe or making it big. Playing it safe or making it big. The 8 of Cups is very, very overwhelming in what it is that you are given. I'm going to put that down, actually. Whatever you are given is going to blow your flipping mind. Yeah, you got the 10 of Swords coming out here as well. You definitely have someone here who is trying to make quick work of placing some sort of obstacle in front of you. And it may be a legal obstacle. I was going to say obligation, which is interesting. This mountain being in reverse, and when I got this mountain card out, looking at this deck, this one here, and seeing great fortune, it's not, whatever they're mounting, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And I seem to say that a lot on this channel. It's not going to work. You have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, the 10 of Swords is about, you know, for me, it's ultimate betrayal. It's having so many knives in your back that you cannot get up. And in reverse, it would be like maybe, you know, avoiding that. But I don't feel like it is. This is something continuous. You've got 10 and we got 10. That came out in my last reading as well. We do have a Queen of Cups here. And then we have the 7 of Wands coming out. That's the same that I had over there, the 7 of Wands. Okay. Somebody may, if you do decide to, let's say, publish a book on your childhood or your school days, or for someone being homeschooled, you will have family members who are not impressed by what you say. Even if you change the names and change the places and stuff like that, there's still going to be someone who's like, that didn't happen, it wasn't, I didn't do it. Which I always find it very funny when you have, you know, things that are adaptations from books, or it could be someone's life story, and because it points at someone else, they come out and they're like, how dare you say that was me? And it's like, well, no names were used, things were changed. For you to say that means that there is some truth in what was written. Otherwise, why would you be upset about it in the first place? Tell me about that Eight of Pentacles, please. Five of Cups is coming out here. Yeah, this, whoever it is going to be very, very upset that they are painted as the villain. I feel like you also had the Empress coming out. I feel like whoever this whimsical person is may also be somebody that is trying to place obstacles in you being able to do this. It keeps pulling me back to the accomplice and partner in crime in reverse. This energy of, well, you're supposed to do this with me. I want to be there. I want to bask in this glory, in your celebrityism. I want to be there. I want to be there. The Five of Cups coming out. We have loneliness, sadness, maybe a bit of embarrassment as well. I feel like you may have family members here that are embarrassed by what it is that, like airing the dirty laundry outside in public rather than keeping it indoors. You have the Eight of Swords coming out here. Okay. So this is investment in, why a trap or feeling trapped? Why feeling trapped? Okay. The choice that you may have to make as well, maybe between two people. I'm really tired, so I have been like stumbling over my words. I do apologize. It may also be between two different people as well as two different paths. One path is towards stardom. Another path is, they're both equally as joyous. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be like if you take this fork in the road, you go down here, everything's going to go wrong for you and that's the end and your life sucks. And if you take the other one, then you're going to be a celebrity and everything will be wonderful. It's just, you will be almost like, what's that film with Gwyneth Paltrow, Sliding Doors, where these two alternate parallel like lives are happening. One of them is going towards fame and the other one isn't, and you have to choose between, there may be two masculine energies, two feminine energies, just two energies, one on each of these paths that you're going to be asked to choose. And I feel like one of them may be the celebrity that pulls you into this life, this lifestyle, and then the other one is not. It's either going to be someone from your past, so it could be an ex, or it could be somebody who you are going to meet recently, like you're going to meet quite soon. Now we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. And I don't know why I feel the need to repeat this, but if you do decide that you want to go down this path of moving mountains, of writing that book, of, you know, rubbing shoulders with celebrities and becoming one yourself, there will be a need for you to choose that, actually choose that, and to move away from the people that you knew before, the life that you knew before. And that actually means saying goodbye to certain people. Tell me about mountains when it comes to this courthouse and the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Page of Swords coming out here. We have the Nine of Wands. There's a need for you to stick up for something. Okay, so there does seem to be quite a few towers coming in for someone here. And really it's up to you how you look at them, whether they are positive or negative. I feel like whoever it is that's trying to put obstacles in for you expects you to kind of quit before you get ahead. Just to quit because there's too much paperwork, too much stress, too many things to do, if that makes sense. You have to remember that path that you're on. It may ostracize you slightly. Do you know that I remember listening to a tarot reading over a year and a half ago when I was at like my lowest. I was, a year and a half ago, I was sleeping on my mum's sofa because I was homeless and I'd broken up with a fiance, an abusive fiance. And I had to leave my dog with him, where he took the dog. My life felt like it was falling to pieces, you guys. And I remember listening to a tarot reader, and I can't remember if it was the Northern Light. It may have been the Northern Light. Is that right? It may have been the Northern Light Tarot. And she said, it's going to be lonely getting to the top, but you will get to the top. And that stayed with me. It really, really stayed with me, and it gave me a lot of strength in times of need. And I feel like this is very, very applicable for this reading as well. It may be lonely getting yourself to the top. There may be relationships that you don't want to let go of, because I'm not getting that the relationships are negative. It's just really that choice that you make. Even this person who is trying to place like obstacles in for you, they've gone to great lengths here to stop you from trying to get this money, because I feel like there is a will, inheritance, money that's owed. Whatever this is and however this resonates for you, you're going to win. And it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be absolutely overwhelming. Now, the Page of Swords here is about learning something. The Page of Swords is a student, someone who listens, writes things down, you know, collects all of that data, and asks questions. And then you have the Nine of Wands here. It's almost like you needing to do your homework on something, especially as you go through this, because whoever that person is, they are going to try their best to stop you from gaining some sort of accolade. And this accolade, this win, is what opens the doors for you to connect, if you wish so, into a completely different timeline, a completely different life that you could have. So it's important that as this comes towards you, that you see it as a tower for change that you want, if you want that, okay? And that you stick up for yourself, that you defend it, so that you can move away from conflict, right? Okay. Now, I'm sorry if I'm breathing a little bit deeply as well. I definitely have a chest cold coming in. Yes, I'm going to go over here. That is the strongest tea. Jeez, it's making my mouth pucker. Oh my gosh. I love my tea, but that is dry AF. Okay, so we have, when I open it, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles coming here. Coming here? Over here. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, bad business deals. We then have the Knight of Swords, so something rushing in, some bad business deal here. It feels like, that was just like a confirmation burp. It feels like there are quite a few things that this whimsical person, and I don't feel like they are whimsical. I think they want people to think that they are, because then people think that they're ditzy, or people think that they're dizzy or flaky or just a bit kooky. But it's some sort of mask here. Either ways, they have definitely been, they've been planning something here. They're still planning to get you away from this choice coming in for you. This choice that you make as you are going through this tower here. Someone may be who's working with them? Who's working with them, please, and thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, you've got family coming out. Look, you've got the Queen of Cups coming out again. And I picked up the Ten of Wands. I didn't even mean to. You have the Four of Wands. You have the Queen of Cups coming through. So it feels like this whimsical person is definitely a family member there. No, I heard third party. They are a third party to the family. And I don't get that this is the nucleus. For some small amount of people, this could be a mother or father. But most people, I'm getting that this isn't. The Queen of Cups coming out, motherly, auntie, uncle, grandparent. Tell me about the Eight of Swords, please. What do we need to know about the Eight of Swords? Please and thank you. Eight of Swords. Yeah, got the High Priestess coming out. Okay. So they have a plan to trick and trap you, to get you to do what exactly? It's like fall for some sort of, fall for the okie doke, fall for the scam. What is the scam exactly? Two of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this scam is to make you think smaller rather than think bigger, because when I think of the Two of Wands, I think of an adventurer, someone who has taken They've taken action already to start some sort of project, or to start creating something, or the movement. It could be learning something. And when you come to the Two of Wands, it's then choosing how much information, how much focus, how much effort you want to put in that. But we already had the Three of Wands coming out. So, and it's in the same row as well. So to have that and then have the Two of Wands, this is like going back a step. This is like going back a step. And then you have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands in reverse is an absolute standstill. They're trying to get you to backtrack, or they're trying to get you to retract something here. Stop you from speaking on something here. Okay. Why do they not want you to speak? Because you have Five of Wands coming out here. Yeah, this is like defamation. Like, you can't say that about us. We didn't do that. Tell me about the family then. Ooh. What have we got here? Queen of Pentacles is coming out. Okay. So whoever it is that is backing this and helping whoever the whimsical person is, or the fake whimsical person is, they're doing so because they've got a lot of money riding on it. They're doing this quietly. Very deceitful. Very deceitful. They are not to be trusted. You have the Four of Swords coming out in reverse. There's a lot of like late night talks going on here. Late night coaching. Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Okay. So this person wants to be seen as a martyr. They want to be seen as, woe is me. This has been so bad for me. I can't believe that you would create something or write something or blog something that shows me in such a bad light when I am the victim. I'm the victim. I cannot believe this. The sun going down over here, illuminating this queen as if she is the, Mother Teresa of some sort. Then you have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands has been showing itself a lot lately. A lot. Okay, someone here is very, very stressed. They do not want... The thing is, as much as they don't want you to gain celebrity status, they do not want people talking about them in any way, shape or form. But there is something about your progress, something that you're doing is putting you in the spotlight. I heard in a spiritual meaning right now. In a spiritual meaning, it's putting you in a spotlight. And I feel like when you win this case, or you win whatever this is here, the news of this is going to hit this person like an absolute sack of poop. It really, really is. Because whoever this whimsical person is, they've based something on a lie. What was the lie? What did they say? Because they're the competition, or they want to be seen as the competition. What did they lie about? You've got the King of Wands coming out here. And then you have the Two of Wands, that they stayed celibate. They stayed celibate. What? This is weird. They stayed celibate, and that they turned their love to God. That's weird. That's very strange. Let's find out why they lied about that. Why did they lie about it? Two of Cups. Because they don't like that you get someone here. Whoever this divine masculine is over here, they don't like that you get them. They don't want you to get them. They want you to fall out with this person. So this could be a new romance coming in for someone. This could be the celebrity that's coming in for you. They don't want you to choose this person, because this person is, like I said before, they are the key that opens the door to a brand new life. Brand new life for someone here. King of Wands in reverse, please. Thank you. Got the King of Swords. Oh, legal stuff. They're trying to bring something to a halt. They're trying to bring something to a halt. And the lie that they said was that they stopped sleeping around, or that they only love Jesus. Why is that relevant? Why is that relevant? Hermit's coming out. We also have the Eight of Swords. It's about being stuck in their head. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. We also have the Devil in reverse. This person may feel like they're lying about repenting, asking for penance, asking for forgiveness. Okay. It seems like whoever it is that's actually funding some sort of court. I don't know who's getting served here. Is this the collective? Yeah, someone in the collective might get served. You definitely have family members who are fronting the bill when it comes to the lawyers, when it comes to all of these things, because the third party, whoever this third party is, who obviously wants this person and wants their spot in the limelight, even though it's not their spot to take, they've lied and said they found Jesus, or they found Christ, or they found Allah, they found Vishnu, you know. They are within their mind now, just looking within, and they are healing and learning, and it's a lie. It's all a ruse. It's just to get them to pay for this, to slow everything down for you. That's crazy. Who thinks of that? Honestly, who thinks like that? I think, yeah, I'm going to stop the reading because I have been waffling for ages, you guys. I'm going to grab the tea leaf oracle and just see what wants to come out. What do we need to know? Pay attention to your finances, you guys. You are on the road to success. We've got mountains there. We've got mountain road. Come on. Yes. Tell me about the healing journey, please. Thank you. And it says troubles and accusations, but it's in reverse. So you're being cleared of something here. You're being cleared of something here. I honestly feel like whoever this whimsical person, they want to be seen as very kind of kitsch and witchy, or kitsch and, well, it wouldn't be witchy if they found, like, you know, Jesus, but kitsch and spiritual, those two don't really go together, but that's what I'm getting. There's something about this person either copying you, doing the same thing as you, whatever your kind of your spiritual bag is. It could be that you like doing tarot cards, or you like to read runes, or, you know, you find really deep connections through reading certain psalms in the Bible. Whatever that is for you, this person's seeing it as a party trick. They're seeing it as like, that's your thing. Well, no, I can do that better. Not realizing actually it's just part of your spiritual practice. And that's what makes you unique and who you are. They seem to be copying. They want this so badly. Two-faced friend. They want this so badly. This two-faced friend. Who is the two-faced friend? They're the two-faced friend. You've got family matters coming out. This is the person that came out before in one of my readings, talking about someone wanting to come forward and just like get information and pass the information back to other people from the past that you've cut off. I think that this person may be the third party. That's crazy. Okay. So family matters has come out. What else do we need to know? Oh, goodness gracious. Where are you going? Beware of great pride is coming through. Okay. Let's pop that one down as well. And can I get one more before I go, please? Any advice? Thank you. Romance, celebration and party is coming out. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed, that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you'd like to see more of my content and when I post, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.